Nonverbal communication is usually understood as the process of sending and receiving wordless message. It can occur at any channel. It can also be conscious and purposeful or unconscious. The first point for nonverbal communication is touch. Touches that can be defined as communication includes hugs, shoulder pat, handshakes, etc. Each of these gives off a nonverbal message as to the touching person's feelings or intention. This also can give off feelings to the receiver. Let's take a look on this clip.
After Mr. Director saw the audience reaction, he hugged Mr. Bean to show that he's thankful for him for making his movie a success.
The next nonverbal communication we can find in this movie is space. As you can see here, Mr. Bean felt bad towards the boy because he has made his father miss the train and left him on it. And we can tell that the category of this type is personal space. Because of his expression, he seems doesn't want to be bothered.
I'm going to explain two non-verbal communication, which are gesture and also paralanguage. So my first point is gesture. Gesture refers to a movement of part of the body, especially hand or the head, to express an idea or meaning, like the movie here. Mr. Bean used gesture that includes deliberate movement of his hand to communicate particular messages, like waving his hand in the air hoping someone will notice him. My second point is paralanguage. Paralanguage is voice or intonation that accompanies speech, including voice pitch or voice tone, like the movie here. Paralanguage is expressed here because the intonation in Mr. Bean's voice "oi" clearly modify meaning by using techniques such as pitch, volume, and also intonation. That is all from me. Thank you.
And the fifth one is timing. The use of time can convey a powerful nonverbal message. The message is often communicated through the patient to wait or the speed of the speech. So you can see here, translator will wait for the director to speak in order for her to translate the commands.
Last but not least, environment. Certain places expect you to behave and communicate in certain ways. For example, if you are at a fine dining place, people expect you to know the dining etiquette rules. Just like the proverbs, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
In this scene, Mr. Bean entered a fine dining restaurant. Before he knew, the waiter recommended him a seafood platter which contained oyster and lobster. He tried to eat it, but sadly, he didn't like it.
Hello my friends, I will continue the last part of this video analysis with the principles of nonverbal communication. So let's go. From the movie, we have analyzed three principles of nonverbal communication, in which the first one is nonverbal communication is fast. The second one is nonverbal communication is universal. And the last one is nonverbal communication is confusing and contextual. So let's look into the principles that are applied in these clips. The first one is nonverbal is fast. The moment Mr. Bean sauntered into the restaurant, we could see that the environment immediately made Bean react nonverbally. The second one will be nonverbal communication is universal, in which we could see from the clip where the Russian boy was upset. This type of nonverbal shows that the sign that the boy is showing is easily understood. And the last one would be nonverbal communication is confusing and contextual. Gestures can be confusing as different people have different interpretation towards some gestures depend on their backgrounds.